Hello Anashe. Today I'm making this video for a friend of mine that has a very good Zindoki site. Check below. I will leave the address in the description. Now, there was this question that led someone to her website that she was very interested in, but she didn't really, she doesn't really practice the same kind of craft that I do, so I decided to make a video about this. And the question was, how do I consecrate a Zuni fetish? Now, this question is wrong. It's wrong because by their very definition, Zuni fetishes are already consecrated. Now, what are Zuni fetishes? Here I brought some so you can see. This is a turquoise bear by the artist Lena Boone, okay? That she makes very traditional, distinct style fetishes. This is another one by Emery Boone. Those two are bear fetishes, okay? This is a fossilized mountain lion, and one of my favorite jet crows, ravens, okay, with silver eyes. Now, Zuni fetishes are basically fetishes used in the Asiwi tribe, and originally there is a legend that there were many beneficial animals on this earth, that when the children of the creator wanted to make this earth safe, they threw lightning to dry most of the seed so men would have land to live on, and that lightning turned some of the animals to stone. So every time a Zuni person would go out wild and find a petrified animal, he would release her from the stone. And the original Zuni fetishes were kind of abstract, okay? They weren't so detailed where you can see every feather and where you can see everything, okay? But today Zuni fetishes are mostly made for either, personal family use. Every Zuni family has a pot. Sometimes this pot is decorated with chips of turquoise, and they feed their family of fetishes in there that grows with remnants of their daily meals. Meaning, if they're eating a sandwich, they would cut a piece of the sandwich and put in that bowl. In the end of the day, they would throw away the food in it because its spiritual essence has been consumed. Now, each fetish and each type of fetish has its own power and purpose. The bear, and it also has a direction. I'm not going to go in it. It's all in literature. There are books about this. I'm just saying that generally so people would understand what I'm talking about. The bear fetish, for instance, is the great shaman, the great healer. The white bear is considered to be most powerful, when you're talking about cancer and deadly diseases. Is the best healer, but his big brother, the turquoise bear, is the big brother of all bears, and he has all the knowledge. And the mountain lion is about hunting, and it's about hunting, it's about leadership and stuff, and they consult their fetishes every time there is a situation like this. Now, originally there were 6 fetish animals, okay? The bear, the mountain lion, the eagle, the wolf, the badger, and the mole, okay? But today Zuni fetish artists makes even dinosaurs and Kolowisi, the renowned water serpent. Now, if you want to work with Zuni fetishes, please understand that those who make those are of hereditary family. By sitting down and carving this out of a stone, they are basically giving them life. There is nothing to consecrate. Basically, it's already consecrated by the fact that it comes from their bloodline, meaning my bear fetish is connected to all the bear fetishes that this tribe has by the fact that it's made by a special medicine person that makes it. Now, you notice that all of them has like little offerings. Turquoise and coral are the most renowned offerings. It represents like the love that you give to the fetish, and also, you know, some arrows, and this one is made from spiny oyster. Some arrows and stuff that are supposed to be like, you know, to represent that this is a fighting animal, that it has like the power and the medicine like an arrow that can kill. Okay? Now, if you have fetishes and you want to work with them, first of all, you have to feed them. Now, if you're not a person that could like give them a portion of everything you eat and then throw it outside like it should be, you should most definitely feed them some maize or some corn powder, corn flour. Okay, you give them like a spoonful a day, and then you empty the bowl, especially if you're working with them actively. Okay, for instance, if I'm going to this bear and say, bear, I'm sick, please heal me. Okay, I would take it out of its beautiful vitrine, and I would put him in like a ceremonial place where it will be fed each thing that I'm eating. But generally, in order for it to be powerful, I just, you know, feed them every day with a small pinch of corn flour. Okay? Now, how do I activate its energy? Okay? All Zuni fetishes have a mouth. Okay? And by the way, you would be amazed, even though raven is not like, you know, a traditional fetish animal, many people do feel very much connected to it, even to the raven fetishes that made up by the Navajo tribe. Yes, not only the Zuni fetish are making fetishes, okay? And Navajo tribe does fetishes for a bit different things, like it makes a lot of like sheep and rams and horses to protect what they have. It's like, if I have the fetish well fed and maintained, so does my cattle, horses and stuff would be maintained. And they used to like go and buy their fetishes when at the Zuni, but when they can, they had their own covers to make those, or they would even buy like a normal toy to get the fetish off. Okay, so the way to access their power after that you have been feeding them and creating a relationship with them and talk with them, because it's very important to have a good communication with them. You know, if you need your gate opener for this, I mean, Eshu for me opens the gate and it translates what I say to raven and bear and whatever. Okay, then do so. Use your divine translator, use your divine energy director. Okay, so the way to basically access this power of the fetish is to put it next to your lips and take a deep breath, because the breath gives its life to you and your life to him. Your energy intermingles, and you can get like, you can actually directly speak with it. You're being drawn to its special pocket plane, to its special power place that will allow you understand what it's saying and what it's doing. Okay, now I don't think that Zuni fetishes will be like the next hot thing when we're talking about spiritual healing and spiritual magic and stuff like that, because A, they are very expensive. Not many people can like invest in having like the special animal carving from that special family that you can get it. Two, they need maintenance. They need constant maintenance every day. You need to feed them like you're feeding your baby, and not many people are ready for this commitment. Okay? And three, you need some psychic abilities to access and to talk to them. Okay? So it's better that you're like, you know, big Puba witch that gets the hang of Zuni fetishes, have some at home where she allows them to people who can't feed them every day but do need that power to like take care of them, love them, and when that power is needed, to let other people board them, to make things better for them. Okay, I hope my short video has answered any questions in the subject, and if you have other ones, you can send me a message or email me. Okay, people, goodbye and a share.